Hi everyone, my name is Rochelle, aka Brown Bruja, and today I have a pick a card reading for you, the subject of which is what pain do you need to release? I meditated on what Spirit wanted me to give you all a reading about today, and what came through was releasing pain. It's kind of timely because, well, it is timely because the full moon in Scorpio is today, so happy full moon in Scorpio. But this reading is timeless. The messages in this do not have to be, you don't have to be listening to this during Scorpio full moon. So let's get right into it. I have 4 groups for you all today. So here are the groups. Please pick with your intuition. If you need to take a little time to yourself, pause the video, close your eyes, take a deep breath, you totally can. So before we get into it, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more pick a card readings. I also offer individual readings on my website, that's brownbruja.com. I'll leave the spelling for that in the description box. Please also follow me on Instagram at brown.bruja. Brown, why did I say it like that? Please also follow me on Instagram at brownbruja. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, group 1, what pain do you need to release? Okay, group 1, you chose this group because you need to be releasing pain around self-love. Let's see. So actually, you are experiencing a lot of success right now in other areas of your life. I don't know if it's career. I think it's career, money, finances. You're really making things happen for yourself, and you realize that, and you're killing it. If you can see, we have the Magician, Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever it is you're doing, you're doing really well. Maybe you may be spiritual. We have the Hierophant here. Maybe you just graduated from school and you're doing really well. You have a job lined up, you're going to grad school, something like that. You're the kind of person that handles conflict and external, I don't know, anything that comes your way, you're able to handle it effortlessly. I'm kind of getting Capricorn energy. Shout out to all the Capricorns. Yeah, 5 of Swords. It's almost like anything that comes from the outside, you can handle it. There's no question about it. But for some reason, when it comes to you talking about yourself, thinking about yourself, loving yourself, you just don't see how cool you are, how beautiful you are, how smart you are, how handsome you are, how funny you are. I'm getting a really self-deprecating vibe. And yeah, this is perfectly embodied with the King of Swords. They don't like how you talk about yourself. I can also see that you have a tendency to isolate yourself. You may suffer from depression. And this is also major Capricorn vibes, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe to deal with the way that you feel about yourself, you might drink, take other kinds of drugs just to like not think about it. Your guides understand that this is not something that you were really taught to do when you were younger. It's not something that, I mean, maybe you did grow up with your parents or whoever raised you, praising you, giving you compliments, giving you affirmations, but you never really did it for yourself. So right now we're going to ask, how can folks in group 1 release this pain surrounding self-love? Okay. Okay, I guess, whoa, okay. Okay, sorry, I'm sweating. So the first card that popped out was the 6 of Wands. So the most direct, the easiest way for you to release the pain surrounding self-love, release any blockages you have to loving yourself is to simply acknowledge your own achievements. You've done a lot, you're accomplishing a lot, you're very successful right now. So all you need to do is, look at your resume and look at all the cool stuff that you've done. It's right there on the paper, so you can't deny it, okay? I feel like, okay, the people in this group also need to practice sorry, there's cat hair in my nose all the time. The people in this group also need to practice accepting compliments. Don't minimize your achievements. Don't try to downplay it, give somebody else the credit. Just say thank you. I appreciate that. And that's, yes, that is also being communicated with this Ace of Swords. So if it's too washed out, yes. Another suggestion that they have for you is to see yourself the way that other people see you. So with the Three of Cups, but also with the Two of Wands, I see that you have a very supportive group of people in your life. I don't know if it's a group of your friends, your family, people at work that are always giving you compliments, trying to hype you up, trying to tell you all the things that you can't see for yourself somehow. And they want you to really listen to what they're saying and believe it. A lot of people are very uncomfortable with it, and I get it. But what you need to do is fake it till you make it, okay? Because you just pretend that you believe in it, and once you get used to hearing compliments, receiving them in a way that acknowledges the good things about you, you'll eventually get used to it and it won't feel uncomfortable, and you'll be like, yeah, you're right, I did do really great on that assignment or that test or whatever, right? Let's see what else. Okay, so the affirmation cards that we have for you are: my chakras are lit and I am focused on success. I do not see this card pertaining to what you need to do in order to release the pain around loving yourself, but I do see that they are putting an emphasis on balancing your energies in your body, whether that be through meditation, physical activity. They're also saying energy healing, aromatherapy. So whatever it is that you may be into, jump in the ocean, go hiking, get into nature, cook yourself a really good meal. Just treat yourself, allow yourself to be happy and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You've been working hard, but you deserve it even if you're not working hard, even if you feel depressed, even if you want to be by yourself. You really do need to start taking care of yourself. Otherwise, the pace that you're working at, all your ambition, your drive, your energy, you're gonna get burnt out. And we want to be balanced, and that is the theme of this card. All right, group 1, so that's it. Good luck. Happy full moon in Scorpio. Please like this video if the reading was helpful to you, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Okay, group 2. So the theme or the issue around which you need to release pain is trust. And I'm getting the sense that this is trust in yourself, but also trust in the higher plan. So I guess you could call this faith. So what I see has happened for you recently is that you either broke up with somebody, is in a romantic or platonic relationship or a business relationship, or maybe a mentor, somebody in school. I'm definitely seeing, though, that you had cut ties with someone recently. And I don't know if you did it or they did it, who caused it. But I see that, things were getting pretty serious or were pretty serious in this relationship. You two have been together for a while. And if not, you were about to take it to the next level, or you moved really fast and it was, getting serious really quickly. And now, It feels like, and I don't know if this is a mentorship, a business partner, romantic partner, a best friend, you know, someone in your family, but, you know, it looks like it ended in a really big fight. You had, I don't know, you had some differences. And now you don't know if you're gonna be comfortable being by yourself. I see a lot of individual type energy. We have the sun and the magician. The magician is number one. Number one is you, and the sun is also you. In astrology, the sun is like, you know, your essence, yourself, right? But what they want you to know is that everything happens for a reason. The relationship with this person, it had a purpose. That purpose has been served, and now it's time to move on. Okay, and for you to heal from this pain, to release the pain around trusting, you know, yourself, I guess the reason why you don't trust yourself is because you're not used to being by yourself. You're used to doing everything in that area of your life with that other person. It's kind of like, you know, the first time you ever go eat at a restaurant by yourself, you're like, who do I look at? I'm not talking to anyone. Should I just look at my phone? Should I just wear headphones? Like, what do I do with my hands? I don't know. And I get it, you know, we've all, I don't know about you all, but I've had a lot of times where I was alone, and not because I wanted to be. I'm alone because I want to be more often now, but you know, going from, for example, sharing a bed with somebody to sleeping by yourself, that's really painful. Okay. What was I saying? Okay, sorry. So yeah, what they want you to know is that the reason why this relationship came to an end is because it was time for that relationship to end. And it's time for you to be on your own now and find your strength in yourself by yourself. Yeah, that's what they see here. This is the type of energy they want you to embody. They want to see what power you have by yourself. They want you to see what resources you have by yourself. And you have more than you think, you know. You can totally make it. Also notice that they're giving you yellow, which is associated with the solar plexus chakra, which is like, you know, your that's where your core, like your energy is stored. It's also where you create your connections, your energetic connections with other people. They're also giving you light blue, which is associated with the throat chakra, and also speaking your truth, living your truth, in addition to communication. So those are two things that they want you to work on. And yeah, we see light blue and yellow in the sun card too. And the other thing that they want you to do is not isolate so even though you are alone right now, you're only alone in the sense that you're not with that other person anymore in that area of your life. But that doesn't mean that you don't have other people who want to support you, who want to make sure that you're okay, to help you through this really tough time. So what they're giving you here is the I am surrounded by positive energy card. Position yourself in an environment that makes you feel strong and supported. By maintaining an atmosphere of uplifting energy, you are able to foster happiness, resilience, and positive relationships. Okay? And with this other card, I am a source of creativity. I don't necessarily think that they gave you this card for the message, the written message, but both of these cards have rainbow imagery. And with the rainbows, they want to communicate to you that there's still hope for you to be partnered with somebody eventually, but not right now. So please trust that everything will turn out okay, that the path that you are on is the right path. It's kind of like, you know, in the Bible, after they had the flood, Noah's Ark, they had a rainbow. Did they have a rainbow? The rainbow symbolized God's promise, I think. I don't know. I'm not really good at Bible stories, but I think what they're trying to say is that they're going to keep your promise to you, that everything is going to turn out okay, and you just kind of need to, it's like, you know, after it rains, you see there's no rainbow without rain, kind of a thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see. I also see that your ancestors are watching over you and kind of trying to make things a little bit easier on their side of the veil as much as they can, because I have a lot of moth imagery, and for Filipinos at least, moths represent your ancestors. Okay. Let's see if they have any additional messages for you. So how can group 2 release this pain? Whoa. That's so funny. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups, another rainbow. They're just trying to let you know that everything's going to be okay. And of course, the Cups is a suit of relationships. I guess not relationships, but emotions. They also have the Fool. They want you to have that fool energy, that fool attitude, not like being foolish, but being optimistic, not jaded about, you know, being in a relationship with somebody. They want you, okay, so now they're also letting you know that, you know, another relationship will come along and it's going to be better than the one that you were in. They also, let's see, yeah, same imagery, same message with this imagery. This, I always think of Bird Box when I see this card, because it's kind of like, okay, I'm blindfolded, I don't really like know what's happening, but they want you to, even though you do feel blind, you feel like, you know, you don't want to let anyone near you, they're like, okay, fine, but at the very least, listen to us, let us guide you, and when you're ready to open your heart, when you're ready to have a relationship with another person in this area of your life again, it'll be good. It'll be okay. Yeah. All right, so that is it for group 2. If this reading was helpful for you, please like this video and share it with other people. And if you want an individual reading, please book on my website or through my Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, I had to take a break because I was having technical difficulties, so yes, maybe things have switched around, but let's just get into group 3. Okay, so group 3, the theme around which you need to release pain is love. Love. And I'm getting the sense that this is romantic love. What is playing in my head right now is Creep by Radiohead. Let's see if I can delve deeper into this. So, yeah, somebody recently broke your heart, and I think you really thought that this person was going to be the person that you're going to spend your whole life with. For some of you, for others of you, it was just a super intense relationship, and now you feel stuck. You don't feel like you can move on from that hurt, but I do see that you are at the beginning phase of overcoming that pain and that heartbreak. And I know that because we have the 3 of Swords here, but in the Santa Muerte deck, it's a different representation than the Rider-Waite deck. because we have one skeleton. Well, depending on your interpretation, the skeleton is either taking out the other swords or putting them in. But I think that they are taking them out. So I see this as, your community, your close friends, family, your loved ones, but also, especially your spirit guides, because the skeleton is sitting on the other skeleton's head. So I'm kind of like getting symbolism of downloads from spirit, is helping you to guide you to get rid of that pain. Yeah, I mean, you really invested a lot into this relationship, but it seems like either you have learned the lesson or you are learning the lesson, or, there is a lesson to be learned and maybe you haven't figured that out yet, and that's okay. But it's time. It's time for you to acknowledge that you can't be you can't be wallowing in your sadness forever, because you're about to go through, or you are going through, a transformation. And not a transformation, but it's like you're starting a new chapter in your life. And I think for a lot of you, there's somebody that is interested in you. And they're just waiting for you. And they know that you're hurt. And they know that what you went through was really fucked up. But they're willing to wait. And he or she is just... they're just going to wait until you're ready. But you being stuck in the past, or in the hurt, in the conflict that this breakup created, you're like blocking yourself from having a good experience, a good romantic experience. So it's time for you to move on. That's what they're saying, or at least start the process of moving on. And they see you kind of like weighing the two options, like, should I like completely heal myself, or should I jump into this new relationship right now? And they see that conflict, and it's totally valid. But what they want you to do right now is forgive. And it's not forgive and forget, but it's forgive. So you have the I practice forgiveness card. Forgiveness is freeing. By forgiving yourself and others, you allow yourself to move forward with confidence and peace. Open up to all the love and joy you deserve by letting go of what no longer serves you. Perfect, right? The other thing that they want you to learn, and this is similar to group 2, is that whenever you're in a breakup, or whenever you break up with somebody, it's because the lesson that you were supposed to learn, or the certain purpose that relationship was meant to achieve, has already been achieved. The lesson has already been learned. What you went through, the pain that you went through, it's part of your journey, and please don't think that, your life is just going to continue to be about learning lessons from pain, because it's not. Eventually, it does get better. Once, they're like, all right, this person has learned this lesson, they're ready for the upgrade, they're ready to get to the next level. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm getting that from this card, which says, the universe is my biggest fan. The universe wants to see you win and is supporting you every step of the way. The vibrations you emit will be reflected back. What I'm also getting from this card is that the person that you were with, the person that you were involved with romantically, was not your soulmate, was not your twin flame. If you believe in twin flames, this person was a karmic relationship, and it was somebody, that in every lifetime that you've met them before, it never worked out, and there's a reason. So, I mean, don't feel bad. And they know that you tried to make it work, but just the way that you two are, it's very difficult to make that kind of relationship work. Okay, so aside from forgiving, let's see what they suggest for you to work on to let go of this pain around love. Group 3 need to do? Oops. Whoa, okay. Okay. Well, we have Hangman again. It's kind of funny because they gave you the Hangman again, but now it's in reverse, and they want you to gain a different perspective on this relationship that just ended. They are telling you that you can unstuck yourself. You can cut the ties that bind you to the pain and suffering that you feel from that relationship. What they're also telling you is that you need to tap into your intuition. And I know this is a message that I deliver for at least one group in all of the pick a card reading videos that I have done. But, you know, there's a reason that you're drawn to this video. But they're trying to tell you, they're trying to show you, tell you, guide you on how to get over this situation. So I suggest meditation. I suggest you know, getting in touch with your guides. However you do that, maybe you use cards, maybe you use rune stones, maybe you do a Ouija board. I don't know. Whatever it is, meditation, dream journaling, just get in touch with them. And the other thing that they're telling you is that you need to tell them what you want. Because, you know, with manifesting, with law of attraction, things like that, what's very important is that you specify exactly what kind of relationship you want, what kind of person you want them to be, what they look like, what kind of field they work in, do they have a sense of humor, you know, get down to the very, very fine details. And I'm getting this through this card. It says, I advocate for myself. Be dedicated to standing up for yourself when necessary. Take control of situations with confidence and allow your voice to be heard. So it's not necessarily standing up for yourself, but it's more of feeling or knowing your worth so much that you won't accept less than what you want. Because what you want, you know, your wildest dream, you 100% deserve it. Let's see. Yeah. They also want you to know that there is somebody out there that is going to take care of you the way that you want them to take care of you. And this person is going to complete you. So don't worry, they're coming, but you're still on the journey. You're not there yet. And it's not that you're never going to get there. You're going to get there when you're like, 99 years old. But this time right now where your heart is healing, where you're learning to forgive the person that hurt you, it's very important. And just because you're between relationships doesn't mean you're not going to be learning about relationships during this time. Okay, so that is it for group 3. If this reading was helpful for you, please like this video. And like I said, I also give individual readings. So if you'd like an individual reading to clarify the message that I just gave you, or anything else you want to talk about, you can book through my website or through my Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Okay, last but not least, group 4. So the issue around which you need to work on releasing pain is the card says transmute. So I'm going to say transmutation, transformation. And this is giving me life purpose vibes. I think you are resisting your purpose. And I see that here. Okay, so this group, you are being divinely called to overthrow the system. And I had a group similar to this in my last pick a card reading video, but you are hearing a calling from the divine to help the world, help your community, and you're going to do it in a radical way. And you're an earth shaker, you're a move maker. You're here to Oh my gosh, sorry, there's so many things going through my mind right now. All right, so some of you are here to bring justice to the world. Some of you are here to literally, alleviate poverty, fix the income inequalities. You're here to restore the balance of power in the world to what it's supposed to be. Okay, sorry about that. My camera overheated and died, and I spilled some tea while I was drinking it while I was waiting for my camera to cool down. But anyways, I think I was saying that some of you all who picked Group 4 are community organizers, political organizers. You're change makers. And the reason why I said that you're here to do it in a radical way is that we have the Five of Wands and the Two of Wands. And with the Tower, this is the card that I was looking for. It looks like you're going to burn things down to the ground that aren't useful, that are oppressive. And you're going to take no prisoners. But what's going to come is going to be way better than what we have now. And let's see, a lot of you are inspirational. You inspire people to take action. You inspire people or you encourage people to retain compassion, to have empathy for others. You're ambitious and you motivate everybody around. People are watching you, okay? People in Group 4. But right now, because you have this talent, this drive, there's different ways that you can take it. And there's certain ways that if you go, you will live a very comfortable life. You'll be very successful, very wealthy. Or, you can go the route of raising the planet's vibration, doing the work to liberate people from different oppressions. But it's up to you. It's up to you to decide. And I think that you are feeling called to the more altruistic path, but you're scared because of financial insecurity, what your family's gonna think of you. I don't know, maybe you'll be a public figure and you don't want people to be knowing your business. You have those kinds of reservations, but or maybe you think that you're not ready, you're feeling the calling and you still don't think that this is for you, that it's just a pipe dream. Yes. So they have two messages for you. First, your personal growth is unlimited. And second, the law of attraction works in your favor. Now, what are they saying to you with these two cards? What they're saying is, although you see these different options for, the way that your life can go, the way that you can fulfill your life purpose, it doesn't necessarily mean that, if you're not going to go for that cushy job where you're going to be making, a load of money, it doesn't mean that you won't be able to help people in that position. If you're going to focus primarily on helping people, it doesn't mean that you're not going to make money. And what you need to do in order to have the best of both worlds, if that's what you want to have, and I don't know if the duality or the binary that you're looking at is helping people or helping others or helping yourself through financial gain. I don't know, it could be other considerations. But what they're saying is that, you can have both. Remember that little girl? Why can't we have both? That's what they're telling you right now. You can have both, and you can have whatever it is you want. And it's because right now you're just at the beginning of your journey. You're at the crossroads. You haven't even gone left, gone right, gone forward. You still have time to decide. And they're giving you the time to decide because they want you to make sure that what you're doing is right. But also, the reason why things are moving so slowly is because you haven't decided or you haven't put out into the universe, you haven't asked for what it is exactly that you want. And they get it, it's because you're scared. You're scared of answering that calling. And I get it too. I was there too. But it's time for you to decide. So let's see. Please tell us how group 4 can release this pain around fulfilling their life purpose. Please tell us what group 4 can do. Oh, it's funny because every time it does that, the same cards are coming out. Okay, it's good enough. All right, so what they're suggesting to you is that you need to be imaginative. So you know how kids, when you're really little, you don't have any limitations on your thinking, not as many as adults do. You're like, little girls, they want to be astronauts, they want to be scientists, they want to be doctors, and then when they get older, they for some reason don't think they can do that because patriarchy. But anyway, they want you to dream your wildest dreams on how you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve with your life. Be a little think without the restrictions, or think beyond what you think is possible. And that's what they're saying with the devil card too. They want you to release yourself from the chains on your mind, on your ways of thinking, and really believe in yourself, believe that you have the agency to create or to fulfill your life purpose the way that you want to fulfill it, because it's totally possible. And that is actually the perfect way that you want to do it. It's not that you're, just put here on earth to get this done and not enjoy yourself. They want you to be happy too. And what they're really saying to you to keep in mind is that, be creative, but also the answer is not going to come from outside. It's going to come from you. And they know that you'll come to the right conclusion, and this ultimately has to be a decision that you come to yourself. That's why they're not telling you. That's why you're having a hard time. Maybe you're waiting for a sign, but I don't think it's gonna come. Maybe if you take too long, they'll kind of give you a little nudge. But they really, really, really want you to realize how you want to execute your mission on this earth during this lifetime on your own. All right. So that is it for group 4, and that is it for this pick a card reading on releasing pain. If you found this reading helpful, please like this video, please share this video with other people, and like I said at the beginning, if you want an individual reading, you can book through my website or through my Instagram. And until next time, bye.